Hi, boys and girls. So we've been talking about snakes, and yesterday I told you we would read a book about Fly Guy, and he's presenting snakes to us. And later we're going to do an activity talking about snakes. So try to remember some of these facts that we can put in our worksheet later. All right, we know Buzz. A boy had a pet fly named Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name, which was Buzz. I know where to find snakes at the zoo, said Buzz. Look, it's the snake house. Fly Guy was curious. Snakes aren't as scary as people think, said Buzz. Let's find out some more. They opened the door and stepped inside. Snakes are reptiles. Lizards, turtles, and crocodiles are reptiles too. All reptiles have scaly skin, lungs for breathing, and backbones. Reptiles are ectotherms. That's a good word. I'll say that. Ectotherms. They cannot create their own body heat. They need sunlight to warm their bodies. That's why if you sometimes see, if you know anyone who has a pet snake, or you go into a pet store, there's always some kind of light in there. It's a warming light, so they can get warm because they're not exposed to the sun if they're in a cage of some sort. Scales protect a snake's body and help it move. Scales are made of keratin, the same material as human fingernails. So that's cool. Everyone touch your fingernails and feel it. They can feel kind of hard, right? But are they smooth? My fingernails are smooth, but they're hard. So they're keratin, just like scales of a snake. Some snake scales grip the ground like tire treads. Then muscles help them slither forward. As a snake grows, it sheds its skin. It sheds all of its scales, even those covering its eyes. The new skin underneath looks bright and shiny. Many snakes use the color and texture of their scaly skin to make it harder for other animals to see them. This is called camouflage. So you can see the corn snake here, he's shedding. That's the shed coming off. And right here, it almost looks like it's peeling off. That's a boa constrictor shedding. It's kind of like if you've ever had a sunburn and your skin peels a little bit. There are more than 3,000 kinds of snakes in the world. Snakes live on every continent except Antarctica, where most of the things we talk about don't live because it's too what? Cold. Most snakes live on land. Snakes can live almost anywhere, in grasslands, wetlands, deserts, forests, swamps, trees, and caves. And some snakes even live in the ocean. All snakes can swim, but sea snakes have flat tails. These special tails make it easier for them to move through the water. That's actually cool because they have flat tails, kind of like if you've ever been snorkeling before, you might wear flippers on your feet and they help you swim. Humans have 5 senses. We all know this, right? We have our sight, our hearing, our taste, our smell, and our touch. Snake senses are similar, but snakes use different body parts for these functions. Snakes have 2 eyes, but no eyelids. So our eyelids are what closes over our eyes, right? So if something's too bright, we close our eyes, we blink a lot. If something gets in our eyes, and they don't have those, they don't have eyelids. Most snakes can only see what is right in front of them, and often it is blurry. A clear scale called a brill covers each eye for protection. Snakes do not have external ears. They do not hear sounds the same way as humans. They feel sounds as vibrations in their body. Snakes use their nostrils to breathe. Remember, these are our nostrils, not to smell. They have forked tongues that help them taste and smell. Snakes flick out their tongues to pick up chemicals in the air. The taste of these chemicals tells them food is nearby. Snake scales allow them to feel the texture of things they slither over, like sand, dirt, grass, or water. Some snakes have a sixth sense. Pit vipers have special organs called pits between each eye and nostrils. These pits allow the snake to see the body heat of animals nearby. That means pit vipers, such as a rattlesnake, can hunt in the dark. Pythons and boas also have pits. Their pits are located on the lips and lower jaw. These snakes sense the heat of nearby animals. Snakes have lived on Earth for about 140 million years. The largest snake ever discovered was the Titanoboa. Can we say that? Titanoboa. It weighed around 2,500 pounds and was more than 40 feet long. That is ginormous. Here's a picture of it. Let me see if you can see it. The scale. Look how big that thing is. Like those are little people here. That is huge. Titanoboa lived around 58 million years ago. That's 5 million years after T-Rex roamed the earth. But this prehistoric giant was just as scary. The largest snake alive today is the green anaconda. Most anacondas grow as long as a pickup truck. Some can even be longer. The smallest snake is the Barbados thread snake. It is less than 4 inches long. So this is a quarter, and you can see the snake, a really tiny one. Now that's interesting because some people are telling me that the longest snake is the reticulated python. I might have to do some research on that. Snakes eat and kill other animals called prey. Snakes can eat small mammals, birds, fish, worms, and even other reptiles or snakes. Some snakes, like boas and pythons, are constrictors. Remember, they constrict. They coil their bodies around their prey and squeeze the animal until it stops breathing. The bottom of a snake's jaw is loosely attached to the snake's skull rather than the top jaw. This allows the snake to open its mouth wide enough to swallow the animal whole. I can't imagine. Many snakes, like cobras, mambas, vipers, and rattlesnakes, bite their prey. The snake's sharp fangs shoot a deadly poison called venom into the animal's body. The poison weakens, paralyzes, or kills the animal. Then the snake swallows it whole. Sometimes snakes bite humans. Many snake bites can be treated with a special medicine called antivenom. Antivenom helps the body defend itself from the poison. About 3/4 of the world's snakes lay soft, leathery eggs. These snakes are oviparous. Most snakes lay their eggs somewhere warm, like in a hole in the ground, under a log, or in a nest of leaves. Then the snake leaves the eggs to hatch on their own. But other snakes, like the python and the king cobra, stick around to warm or protect their eggs. Not all snakes lay eggs. This is good for Miss Laura. Viviparous snakes give birth to live babies. Anacondas, many sea snakes, and most vipers are viviparous. Rattlesnakes have special hard pieces on their tails. These hard pieces are made of keratin, which is like their scales and our fingernails. When a rattlesnake shakes its tail, these pieces vibrate and create a rattling sound. This sound warns predators to stay back. Every time a rattlesnake sheds its skin, it grows another piece of its tail. But don't try to guess a rattlesnake's age by counting its rattles. Snakes can shed a few times a year, and rattle pieces can break off easily. Some snakes just live a few years in the wild. Others can live to be more than 25 years old. People believe many things about snakes. Some of these things are true, but some are false. So we're gonna learn true or false. A snake can grab its tail in its mouth and roll after prey. False. A stressed snake might bite its own tail by mistake, but hoop snakes are not real. Snakes can hypnotize people. False. They look like they are staring because they don't have eyelids. Snakes dance to music. False. A snake might look like it's dancing because it can sometimes follow the movements of a flute. Snakes hiss. True. Some snakes can push air through an organ in their throats. This makes a hissing sound. This is interesting looking. See if you can see it. See that right there? That's where the hissing sound comes from. Flying snakes are real. True, sort of. Some tree climbing snakes can push off into the air and glide down to the ground. A scientist who studies snakes is called a herpetologist. Herpetologist. Some herpetologists study toxic snake venom and hope to use it to create cures for human diseases. Someday, venom that makes it hard for animals to stop bleeding could help have someone who is having a heart attack. Other herpetologists work at zoos or museums. They teach people about snakes and other reptiles. Wow, said Buzz, I had no idea just how cool snakes really are. Buzz and Fly Guy could not wait for their next field trip. I personally love snakes and I think they're super cool. But remember, if you see one, don't ever touch it. Have an adult help you. You don't need to hurt them. They're just minding their own business and they're scared of us. If they see us, they don't want to be near us. But just don't ever touch a snake because you never know. All right, so yesterday was Tuesday. That means today is Wednesday and tomorrow is Thursday. Let's see what day we're on today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. And it's a little later in the day in my house today. We had some things happening today, so I had to make this later. But it's actually been windy. We've had a windy day. I kind of liked it. It's been nice. It hasn't been too hot. It's kind of windy, I guess windy and warm. And it's been partly cloudy today, but it's been pretty nice out. All right, so this is May. Last month was April, and next month is June. You hear my doggy? There's a cat stuck in my couch. Not really stuck in my couch, but hiding in my couch. All right, let's see here. Okay, we got our sight words and our rhyming word families. All right, so I'm gonna go in order today and make sure when I'm saying it, you're saying it with me. Me, I, like. See, a. The, and, am, can, it. Is, to, go, we, at. My, on, you, in, he. And, so, do, up, no, look, for, make, big, help, away, hear, funny, play, not, find, down, run, jump, where, little, said, and come. And our rhyming word family, remember, ends in the ag this week. Ag. So S would be sag. T, tag. W, wag. N, nag. R, rag. J, jag. B, bag. And L, lag. Alrighty, so we're doing our poem. And remember, our poem has 3 repeating sentences this time. So I want us to say it twice, and this time we're going to do two of it together. So we're going to say it 2 times, but all together. So remember, the name is a silly, slippery snake. Okay, so ready? What's the name? A silly, slippery snake. Oh, I wish I was a silly, slippery snake. Oh, I wish I was a silly, slippery snake. Oh, I'd slither across the floor and I'd slip under the door. Oh, I wish I was a silly, slippery snake. It almost can be a tongue twister when things have the same letter. Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. A silly, slippery snake. Oh, I wish I was a silly, slippery snake. Oh, I wish I was a silly, slippery snake. Oh, I'd slither across the floor and I'd slip under the door. Oh, I wish I was a silly, slippery snake. Alrighty. And so yesterday I told you we were going to count to 100 today. So I think I need to lower this just a little. There we go. There we go. That looks good. Alrighty. So I want everyone to talk with Miss Laura and we'll do it together. Okay, we're going to start at 1 and we're going to end at 100. Anyone need a drink of water? I might need a drink of water. Alrighty, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Sorry guys, my dogs. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I hope I didn't skip any. My dog started barking. All right, boys and girls, I will see you later. We're doing a worksheet on snake adjectives, things they can do, what they have, and what they are. So think about that with all the facts we've learned. I will see you later.